Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to yet another episode here on the Cozy Cabin Minecraft server. I am just getting back to the ore hole here from a little bit of an exploration. I guess you could call it exploration, maybe a journey that Dragon Realms and I went on. We went ahead and did a little bit of abacaving. Blurp words are difficult. We did some abacaving, and he let me, even though I lost very terribly in the abacaving adventure, he let me grab some of the extra deep slate ores from our little deal there. So I figured we'd come over here and try to see if we can't resupply our ore hole a little bit, our shop we got here, and see if we've made any sales, which so far, it does not look very promising. I didn't really expect to have all too many. I guess we can only do like 2 other stacks of those. Maybe try to organize that a little bit just so it's a little bit neater. I don't even have enough to put any more in that one. We don't have enough for that one either, and we don't have enough for that one. So, well, maybe, do I still have a box over here? Wait, I think I got a box over here. Let's see if I can fill up any extras with what's in here. We'll go ahead and shoot these guys into that area. How much do I need? I could do coal still, right? Coal is 32. Okay, so we could do like 1 more of those to even that out, which is kind of neat. And the rest, maybe iron, I guess we could do another one too. We need 16 for that. Boom, boom, boom. Bang. Not too bad. That's kind of goofy now, but it's totally fine. And redstone, we needed 16, right? So that's not gonna be enough. Cool. So yeah, we got a decent stock there. I got some more gold in there, which is the one we were the shortest on. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, it's not a very popular business so far at this point. So let's take this off because I like my new outfit. I redid my skin, in case you guys haven't noticed from the last episode. Dyed my beard a little bit darker and dyed my hair. I think I mentioned it actually. So yeah, glad you noticed once again. Anyway, in today's episode, we're going to be working on the doing some finishing stuff, I guess, kind of, with some of the farms and things in the backyard of the Cozy Cabin property that we've got going on here. I've kind of been trying to do... So, okay, hold on. Let's talk about this for just a second. Let's get up here in the backyard, and hopefully we don't get blown up by anyone or anything. But basically, I consider myself to be pretty much like the perfect combination of science and art, or at least that's what I'm shooting for. So we've got some really nice builds going on here so far on this server, and I'm really happy with how they've been turning out. But I want to also make all the builds that I do functional. So, you know, we've got the nice barn here, and it was a little bit functional at first because we got Earl. Earl, how's it going, dude? You're not really supposed to stand in the water. If you want to build a bigger swimming pool, we're gonna have to extend your area a little bit here, guy. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm glad you're having fun at least. So anyway, we might have to extend Earl's pen a little bit and give him a little bit more space to wiggle around. But I wanted to... Oh, I actually did this already, I think. I finished up the bottom of here, and we connected a little bit of a wheat farm down below. I don't know if I actually showed that or not yet. Currently, it still needs a new villager in it, but I've got kind of an automatic wheat farm that's going to be pumping wheat into here so that we can use the wheat for building hay bales and all kinds of cool stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You guys have probably seen the chicken farm that we got going on here. I got rid of a bunch of the chickens because I was trying to do some lag reduction, so we don't have very many chickens in there, so that's not really working super fast at this point, but it is functional. It does look pretty nice if you ask me. And then the one other thing that I wanted to work on in today's video is a little bit of a greenhouse garden space back here. So down below, we've got the automatic sugarcane farm that I've had since fairly early on in the season. And I converted part of it to be a bamboo farm as well, but now we need a place to store it. So I figured, what better to do with the backyard here? I'll maybe get rid of this tree for the project we're going to work on. What better thing to put in the backyard here than a nice little greenhouse? And that way we would have somewhere for our automatic sugarcane and bamboo farm to kind of filter into. So I think we'll add a new little build in the backyard here. And these leaves are maybe a little bit all over the place. We possibly just trim this up a little bit. Just like that so they don't connect, so that those will decay. Get those off of there. We'll probably have to get rid of a couple of these other ones as well. It's not going to be too big, but essentially kind of this whole area here that we've got these other crops and stuff planted, I think we're going to end up doing a kind of take up that space for greenhouse. That's what we're trying to do. I almost couldn't think of the words there for a minute. But yeah, I got a little bit of a design idea that I've built in my head so far. I haven't laid out any blocks or anything like that yet. But we're going to try to see if we can put together a little bit of a build here. So I think what we'll try to do is I'll get some blocks together and maybe show a little bit of kind of the idea behind what I'm thinking for the build style, and then after that we'll whip into a little bit of a build time lapse. Resources have been gathered, and now it is time to begin a little bit of construction here. So we got the Project Alpha 9 or Delta box, of course, that has got all my goodies in it for building this project. So this is kind of the block palette I think I'm going to try to go with for our little greenhouse build, and I'm going to start out with some dark oak logs, I think, to try to do the layout of this here area. And I believe, where do we want to start? Let's see, maybe we want to start like here, and I think I want to do like a 3 block wide, that's not 3 blocks wide, 3 block wide, like I said, entrance, so that we'll have like a doorway in the middle, and then maybe a 1 or 2 block deal there, and then like a 3 block deal. So we'll have like 3 block panels. Maybe not 3 blocks actually. Maybe only 1 block. I don't want it to be too big is part of the problem. I want it to be big enough to have the option to add details to it, but I don't want it to feel massive. So if we did something like that and had like these little 1 block spots in the middle, maybe these should just be like right up like that. We can kind of play around with that a little bit. Oh, it's getting nighttime already. And then I think along the back side here, I wanted to do like 3 block panels and have 3 of them, so it'd be kind of like this. So we'd have 3 block wide sections, and we're going to try to do a little bit of building this together on camera. First I got to take a quick nap. Of course, always got to be well rested in order to take on a nice project like this. So then we would do the same thing on this side and do these 3 block spaces. Man, I can't place blocks right. And then this one would be like here maybe. I think that'd be a fairly decent size. I don't know. It's probably not a bad entrance spot there. I think I'm probably going to poke the front of this out a little bit like I had originally. That way we can have like a little bit of an entrance with maybe like an extra peak over the top. So then I'm thinking, how did I have the idea for this? So I had this all planned out and then I kind of forgot some of it. So we kind of go up maybe 3 blocks, maybe 4 blocks tall in the outsides here. 4 blocks, 4 blocks. And then I was thinking of doing, what was I thinking of doing? I think we're going to go with maybe wood, some of the dark oak planks for the top here. Let's just get a little deal. I'm sure I got 100 other crafting benches, but we'll get some planks going so that we can make a few stairs, maybe a few slabs. And I'm thinking here, oh man, now I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I think we're going to do, okay, here's the thing. So I wanted to go up like that 4 blocks, and then I wanted to have maybe like some kind of peak that comes across the middle here. And then, let's see, we'll maybe do something like this. I want it to be sort of flat, like not a super steep angle across the top. So we'll maybe try to do something along these lines here. Let's just put a temporary block there. See what this looks like. And that's not too bad. Something kind of gradual like that. That looks like it's a little bit goofy. We might have to clean that up a little bit. But then I was thinking, let's see, of adding some other things in between here. Maybe like some fence gates. And can we do some fences possibly as well? So kind of like how we did the pergola over here, I wanted to use some of this stuff where we got like fences and fence gates connected together to sort of make a nice smooth roof area. So that I think we would do like on this section along the edge here, which would be like the top area. So this would go up to match the rest of it, and then we would do the same kind of pattern and have like these 4 arching bands that go over the top. And then in between these areas here was where we would have like glass walls, and then probably like a glass roof to some degree. Maybe it's not glass though. Maybe we do more of the like lattice pergola style roof. I don't know. Part of that I think probably needs to be glass. Maybe we could add in some chains and stuff. But then I was thinking we also add in a little bit of extra texture here along the edges where we could have some of this, what is this? The deep slate stuff, the new deep slate varieties, and add that in combination with these deals here in order to get a little bit more variety along the edge. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to look yet, or how we want to structure that. Maybe we could do something like this on each spot. I don't know exactly, because that I want to definitely stick out a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe these should be. Whoops. Maybe these should be. Do I have any solid deep slate? I didn't bring any of that with me as well. So I got a few details to work out here. It might make a little bit of progress on that, and then see how things go from there. So that's not too bad. I don't want it to stick out too far, but I also want to make sure that we get a little bit of texture and variety in here. So maybe even we could do like deep slate along here underneath where the glass is going to go. Or maybe we could do the walls might be a better idea here. Something like this. And then we could put, let's maybe do it here so we get like kind of an idea. I don't know exactly how that part's going to look yet. But then if we have those, we could have this area here, which would have our glass that would kind of be the side section. And this maybe, I just had an idea here. Maybe we switch this up, get rid of those on the sides, and maybe put some of these iron bars along the edge here. Whoops. That might be a little bit better because that lines up not too bad with the bottom in there. It gives us a little bit of extra variety there. And maybe even this becomes a solid. I think I probably like those better if they go all the way down to the bottom. I'm not sure about that exactly. Actually, maybe we could maybe add maybe we'll add a different variety of these deep slate blocks and add that as kind of a foundation along the bottom, and then we'll kind of mix that together, wrap those around, and up here is where I was thinking maybe, well, fence gates probably won't connect to that. Oh, actually, that wouldn't look too bad. We could do like fence gates and stuff along the top area with some fence posts and fence gates maybe running in between these sections here. So yeah, I'm going to get a little bit more building done, and then we'll go from there. Just grabbed a few extra light sources now. We've got the main structure all built up here. I think things are coming together quite nice. Looks pretty decent. We kind of got like a little bit of a dark, moody feel going on, but I feel like it kind of matches a little bit with with this. We might need to try to figure out a couple spots where we can add a little bit more brightness, but that's where I got a couple of different light sources here. So I thought maybe the end rods could be kind of cool in certain spots here, because like right there was a really good spot, because I like how the end rods kind of give off these little particles as well, but it will also add a little bit of contrast in with the rest of the build, since we use a lot of really dark blocks in here. And let's see, these would really work the best in spots where there's like a 2-block gap like this, where we could connect them together. But also maybe some of these, like we could just put end rods from some of these fence posts that we got from the ceilings. And I also thought that these would be really cool to add like some hanging plants and stuff like that from. Or maybe let's actually switch this out and try to do a chain with a lantern on it, and we're gonna use the blue lanterns here. I think that looks kind of cool. We could maybe add a couple of different heights with these. Maybe we'll do like that, and then maybe this one we'll leave up a little bit higher, and then maybe we could try the end rods on a couple of spots. I don't want them to stick down too low, but these also maybe could kind of look like little sprinkler heads almost, kind of. Not too bad. And they give off a little bit of particles, which is kind of cool. We can get rid of the torches here. And then I was thinking in some of these other spots, maybe what we can do, especially like around the outside, I want to do some decorating out there. And of course, it's going to be nighttime again, which means there's probably going to be a bunch of stinky jerks all around the area here. I grabbed some glowstone that, especially in spots like this, maybe we could put underground, and this would be probably a better spot for like a bush here. Maybe we should sleep before it gets to be too nasty out here with bad guys. I brought some candles along we could maybe use somewhere as well, but I thought we could try like this moss carpet on top of glowstone would work really well in some of these areas. Maybe even like, especially like right here in the entranceway. I don't have a shovel, so this is gonna take just a minute. But we could do like some of that kind of stuff, because I want this whole area, obviously it's a greenhouse. We got to add a bunch of leaves and stuff like this to the roof. We'll add some of these flowering azalea deals. We could probably we got a little bit of moss here. We got some of these guys. So we could put some of these around in different areas as well. I don't know if this will block the window too much. That's not even the right thing. That's concrete, isn't it? Thought that was moss. Do I have a box with moss? I feel like I have a box with moss. There we go. There's the moss block. It looks very similar to the green concrete powder. That doesn't work at all. Okay, let's get rid of that idea. Maybe we could just put this somewhere else along the area here. We could have some of these little bushes would be kind of cool. And I want to add a bunch of leafage and whatnot to the roof here as well. So let's try to get up here, and just kind of going to go randomly in some of these spots. Like obviously on the gray area here, it's not going to work out quite as good. Whoops. But I'd like to just have some of these. Are these going to connect to the iron bars? No. Amazing. And I just want to have like these nice leaves draping over, and even, you know, on the ground we'll have leaves piled up. That'd be a good spot where maybe in areas like this we could throw down some glowstone underneath here and put a couple layers of leaves and have some different stuff like that around all over the place. So maybe like here we could put glowstone down, and then where did I put all the moss stuff? Let's try, where is it? Right here. We get some of these little moss carpets, so we can cover up that area, and maybe we could put down some other moss, all kinds of goodies. We'll just that's the green concrete powder. I keep getting confused by that. we'll try a few areas here where we can just put down some moss blocks and stuff like this. Let that spread around all over the different areas around the greenhouse here. Just on my way back from Chris's, I went over and borrowed his villager to do a little bit of trading to get some clay for some flower pots. Hopefully he doesn't mind. Thanks, Chris, for letting me borrow your guy, even though I never asked. But yeah, I got a bunch of flower pots now. Probably want to go ahead and make a few barrels to put in here. And I've got a bunch of trapdoors and some other decorations so we can add some different things in here. Now, I know the farm that we were looking to tie into is probably, it looks like right there actually is where the area is. So we'll probably put maybe I should put 2 barrels here. I don't know. We'll probably put a couple of barrels in this area to allow us some storage for the sugarcane and bamboo that we're going to be farming down below. Because remember, that was kind of the whole purpose of why we built this farm in the first place. So we can have it be, or not the farm, the greenhouse. The greenhouse is what I'm talking about. So we can have it be functional as well as beautiful and wonderful. I think it's looking really, really nice so far. So I brought along a bunch of trapdoors as well that I thought we could try to see if I can put down. Oh, not like that. Maybe like this way. Can I wanted to see if I could try to put down a couple of little flower bed areas here. So we'll try maybe the oak trapdoors here, see if that works, and then we'll put in some coarse dirt in here. And then we can plant like some flowers, stuff like that in here, some roses, maybe some lilacs. Those aren't too bad. That thing kind of looks like a little sprinkler deal. Maybe we could try another one here with birch. I don't know if this will look good or not. Should we do like a long one maybe? Something like this. It could be something. I don't know if that looks great or not. And in there we'll just put regular dirt. That's not too bad. And we can put another something along this side. So over here, we can maybe just plant like a rose, maybe one of these lilies of the valley, maybe an oxeye daisy, maybe a cornflower. And then in some other areas here, I was thinking we could take, do I still have the oak? The oak could work. I'd rather use, I don't know if a slab is kind of bulky looking. We probably want to do maybe like some iron trapdoors actually could look kind of cool right here. Is that a decent spot? It's kind of a weird spot. That would be kind of a good spot, I feel like. Maybe. Is that too high? I don't know. I'm questioning everything now. But either way, we just want some little shelving areas around the place. Maybe we'll go right here next to that one. We'll put down, ooh, actually, can I put down, ooh, yeah. Put down some candles on that one. That would be really nice. Maybe in the corner over here, can we put, could I put it there? That looks kind of weird. It's kind of like floating a little bit. That might even be better. Would this look okay as a hanging plant, I wonder? The lily of the valley? Not really. I feel like we need a fern to do a hanging plant. Or, ooh, actually, could I do, how do I get this out of here? Whoop. Oh, yeah, that looks really nice. I forgot that we can plant the little azalea deals in the, whatchamacallits. Yeah, those things can go in there. We could do that one. Maybe you can go over here. The candles will look really cool there. Maybe we could have another little table like this with some candles on it. Just trying to get a bunch of little decorations and stuff scattered throughout the whole area here. And then, let's see. Over on this side, I was thinking we could do something. Maybe we'll do some more dark oak here. And How do I want to do this? Probably like this. Whoops. That's not connecting, so that's good. And then, well, that's probably not the direction I wanted that to face, is it? Try this, like that. And then this one, I think I want to flip around and go, can I do it from here? Like that. So we got a little bench over here, kind of. I feel like I want to move it out one, though. Let's put it right here instead. I think that makes a little bit more sense. And we can have a little walkway in the back here. And that way we can put some more potted flowers in some different areas here. Maybe we'll put a couple more candles on the end. All kinds of goodies going on in the area here. Oxeye daisy can go in there. We could plant another one of these. Maybe it's not too bad. Lily of the Valley in there. I would love to put, oh yes, some glowberries. Oh, that's looking really nice. Once those grow a little bit, that will be amazing. Maybe in another spot somewhere like here even wouldn't be too bad. Oh, this is looking super cool. Okay, this is amazing. I love this a lot. And then over here is where we will pipe up the loot from down below in our sugarcane and bamboo farm. And yeah, this is looking super nice. I gotta get a flint and steel to light the candles. Super excited about this, guys. This is very cool. And there we go. We got my shulker box back. That's wonderful. Let's go ahead and also put back our little secret hatch deal there. We got my shulker box back. We can go ahead and put some stuff away in here that we don't need anymore, since this project should be all complete. We got a few random things that are coming through in here from what we were working on. And now we will have sugarcane and bamboo. I don't know why there's paper coming through here. There must have been paper left over in the system. But we've got that all coming through here. And now I can go ahead and get this stuff collected up in the greenhouse here. I seem to be having some frame issues. And then I can just take and sort out sugarcane and bamboo. We can put in a couple of these different barrels here, so we have a little bit storage of each. And that will just slowly fill up the barrel, and we'll have a little bit of space for each of those. And it'll be amazing and wonderful and fantastic. And that's going to be all for today's episode. I really do hope that you guys had some fun hanging out with me today for this one. Really glad with the way the greenhouse turned out. I think it is really, really cool. It's kind of, a little bit of a moody vibe with the darker colors and stuff like that, but yet we added in a little bit of brightness and color with some of the lighting and things along those lines. So thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today, and hopefully you'll join me again in the future. And don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/Korey Keipe Gaming and check out the live streams there if you want to see more fun and adventures. And yeah, see you later. Bye.